Assalamualaikum everyone. Today our group will present to you our innovation project called Qawasid Gotcha. Our group consists of 4 members, which is me, Nur Atira Husna binti Saifullah, my friend Sister Anis Nur Shifa binti Abdul Razak, Sister Mutira binti Muhammad Nur Bahari, and Sister Nur Alia Farhani binti Muhammad Ghazali. A little bit history on our innovation idea, Qawasid Gotcha game. Actually, our game was inspired by a very popular vending machine capsule toys game, where this game was very popular back then during our childhood. We often found it whenever we accompany our moms or dad to do groceries. We often found it in front of the stores and such. So our team improvised this game by removing the haram factor, which is related to money transaction. And we use this game specifically for the topic Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and Al-Maqasid Shariah.
We create this project as we want to help some problems involving students and teachers in the classroom session. First of all, students' less concentration and comprehension will affect the understanding of the topic they had learned. The second problem is where the students lack their participation during the lesson. It will make the class become bored and less enjoyment. And the last problem is where the learning method does not meet the need of 21st century, as there will be no engagement between teachers and students. The teachers will only use teacher-centered and not including student-centered during teaching.
There are 3 main objectives of this project. First and foremost, this game helps to ensure the students' good comprehension of the topic. The students can deepen their understanding of the Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and Maqasid Shar'iyyah. Secondly, it can enhance the interaction and engagement in classroom sessions. The teacher and students can actively participate together in understanding the topic. And lastly, this game helps the students learn Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and Maqasid Shar'iyyah in a simple and interesting way.
Now, we're moving on to innovation idea section. As mentioned before, our team was inspired by the capsule toys vending machine, and our team decide to digitalize the physical game to online by using online platform Canva. And in this game, which consists of 6 features, it is actually related to the topic of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and Maqasid Shariah. And it is include Qawasid info, Qawasid, gambling, physical game, rewards and punishment. And we decide to name it as Qawasid Gotcha. Qawasid is combination of Qawaid and Maqasid, so it become Qawasid. And Gotcha, the real word is actually got you, and we improvise it as Gotcha because it is actually inspired by the capsule toys term itself in Japan, which is known as gachapon. So it become Gotcha, and therefore it become Qawasid Gotcha.
Several steps have been taken while making this innovation. This innovation was taken first from the book of Qawaid Juz'iyyah and Maqasid Shariah. In our innovation, we make it in the form of an I think map, which will attract users to read, as well as make users understand more about the topic. Next, we also make quizzes in the form of e-games because the majority of people like to play games. In this way, it will make users focus more on the learning in addition to fun activities. In line with 21st century learning, we also include student engagement in the classroom. Therefore, we include physical games where the users have to engage with activities provided based on specific topics. And apart from that, we also include higher order thinking questions in our innovation project. Apart from students doing activities, this question will also sharpen their minds to think while solving the questions given.
For our Qawasid Gotcha info, there are 6 main information, which are Qawasid info, physical game, gambling, Qawasid, rewards and punishment. The first one is Qawasid info, as you will get quick information related to Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and Maqasid Shar'iyyah. So here we include some examples of the infographic that are related to Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and also Maqasid Shar'iyyah.
Next up is the physical game. The 4 physical games available here are role play, flip card, scream in silence, and also puzzle. In the role play, the player needs to act out a situation related to masalih mursala under tahsiniyat from the topic of maslahah that was learned in week 9. Next, for the topic of the distribution of maslahah from week 10, the students will play a flip card. In this game, students have to look at the question written on the back of the picture card and answer it correctly. Meanwhile, for the Scream in Silence game, the participants must act out a scenario associated with Daruriyat al-Khamsah that was studied in weeks 11 and 12. Meanwhile, for the Scream in Silence game, the participants must act out a scenario associated with Daruriyat al-Khamsah that was studied in weeks 11 and 12. Lastly, in the puzzle game, players need to assemble a puzzle related to tajdid or taqlid that they discovered in week 13. After completing it, the players need to give the right answer.
There will be 4 main games in this game link. The first one is true or false game, match-up game, game show quiz game, and quiz game. The participants or students will play games while being tested on all of the following topics in this game. The first game is a true or false game. This game will test your understanding of the topic related to Qawaid Juz'iyyah. You may scan the provided QR code to get the game link. The second game is a match-up game. This game will test your understanding of the topic related to Qawaid Juz'iyyah Part 2. You may scan the provided QR code to get the game link. The third game is a quiz game. This game will test your understanding of the topic related to Qawaid Juz'iyyah Part 3. You may scan the provided QR code to get the game link. The fourth game is a game show quiz game. This game will test your understanding in the topic of related to Maqasid Sharia. You may scan the provided QR code to get the game link. And the last game is a quiz game. This game will test your understanding in the topic of Al-Maqasid and Al-Ijtihad. You may scan the provided QR code to get the game link.
Qawasid, as mentioned before, is one of the features in Qawasid Gotcha. It is actually a high order thinking question for participants and students to think, and more like a problem solving question. And as the name itself, Qawasid, because it is related to the topic of Qawaid Al-Fiqhiyyah and Maqasid Sharia.
Alright, so next is rewards, where the players will spin the gotcha and luckily they will get either Kinder Bueno and also Kit Kat. The last one is punishment, where if the players get the capsule about the punishment, they need to memorize any dalil or any keywords related to both topics, which are Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and also Maqasid Shar'iyyah.
Moving on to the advantages of this Qawasid Gotcha game, we believe that this game will promote a positive and healthy atmosphere of learning to the students while enhancing their memorization skills. Also, the students will gain long-term knowledge as they become enthusiastic and enjoy learning about the topic by playing this game. In addition, because it is an online game and doesn't cost anything to play, players may save a lot of money with this one as well. All they need is an internet connection. And lastly, the game is thought to strengthen students' ukhuwah while pique their curiosity in Qawaid Fiqhiyyah and Maqasid Shar'iyyah.
Finally, in terms of commercial values, our team is confident that our project is affordable because it is a low-cost project that relies solely on a free online platform. We are also optimistic about the possibility of strong collaboration between the Ministry of Education and Higher Education. We are confident that our product is adaptable because it has a large opportunity sizing, such as the ability to be upgraded to be an offline games as well as mobile applications. Our product is also environmentally friendly as we produce it in an eco-friendly way. That's all from us. You can play the game by scanning the QR code below. Thank you.